Hi there. Welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. You can see him just outside Palette Coffee. Used to be the Starbucks. It's, 22nd and Oak, Balfour. You can find me here often in the mornings, grabbing some tea, maybe working on a sermon, a drash, project. Always welcome to come say hi to me. What I want to tell you about today is Pesach. I also stopped at Sabra's and got some Pesach food because it's coming up in just about 2 weeks. I can't believe it's so soon. I ran into Nikki Fried there, who's on our staff working on so many adult programs throughout the year, and she and I are working with our Pesach Seder committee, the adult Seder, also working with Rabbi Blumen on our family Seder. Both of those will be in the evening on the 27th of March, Saturday evening, the first night of Pesach. We want to really provide something for families, for individuals, for couples, for anyone who needs a Seder for the first night. And we know that a lot of you might not have hosted a Seder before. Maybe you always went to Aunt so-and-so's or Uncle so-and-so's or grandparents or a friend's house for Seder. And those hosts led the Seder. And those hosts put together the Seder plate. And so it might be a new thing to do this on your own. So we've asked Lisa Romalis, a longtime congregant and educator, to put together a little video for you about how to make your own Seder plate. Doesn't have to be a fancy Seder plate. You can use whatever plate you want, as she says in the video. What's the bitter herb? What's maror? What's chazeret? Why there are two different things that are bitter herbs? What can you use for the zroa, the shank bone? And she covers all these things. Sorry for the noise of Oak Street. But we're grateful to Lisa for putting this together, and here she is. Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Lisa Romalis, and I'm here on behalf of Congregation Beth Israel to give you some tips for your Seder plate this Pesach. There are 5 and sometimes 6 symbols on your Seder plate. These 2 have 5, these 2 have 6. If you don't have a Seder plate already, you can make one with a large plate and small dishes or ramekins. The first symbolic food is the maror. Let's see, here we go. Maror, bitter herbs, right here. You can use romaine lettuce or horseradish root. Some people use grated horseradish root, called chrein in Yiddish, which often has beets mixed in it, so it's that bright, dark pink color. If you have 6 spaces for symbolic foods, you can put the second type of bitter herbs in the one that says chazeret, which is right there, chazeret. The next object is the charoset. There we go, charoset. And it's symbolic of the mortar between the bricks the Israelites used to build cities in Egypt. Check out the variety of recipes for this sweet mixture. Apples and nuts or dates and nuts are common recipes. And there's a picture of some right there. Then comes the zroa, or the shank bone. There we go. That's symbolizing the Paschal lamb eaten quickly before the Israelites departed Egypt. You can use a lamb or chicken bone. We happen to use a vegetarian option, which is a roasted beet. Next is the roasted egg. Beitzah. It's a symbol of the animal sacrifice brought to the temple for each festival, and it's also a symbol of life. Do not forget to hard boil it before you roast it in the oven. And there we are, the egg for the beitzah. Lastly is the karpas, a green vegetable. There we go. Often people use parsley or celery, but really you could use artichoke or green melon. Lots of options there. So there we are. Thank you, and have a wonderful, joyous Passover. Chag Pesach Kasher v'Sameach.